Welcome back to Brad Pitt Career Mode on F1 25. Today we're back for episode number 17 at Baku. Well, it's finally time to send a contract to a driver. I sent out a poll on the channel a couple days ago, and Fernando Alonso was the overwhelming majority for who you guys want on the team next season. So we can finally afford him. We got a little bit of money saved up, and the contract we're going to send him has a 68% chance to sign. So hopefully he does. Okay, sending out the contract to Mr. Alonso here, and we're gonna have to wait a couple days now. Oh God, we are we're really broke now. Oh geez, okay, we have $5 grand to our name right now. All right, well hopefully all of our upgrades come through. Oh, okay, well that's good. Brad Pitt signed for next season. That's kind of the whole point of the series, so that is pretty important. Let's see what we've got for upgrades here. It's 2 aero and a chassis upgrade, all for Brad Pitt, obviously. And that's going to put us above McLaren now in the performance index. That is very nice news. Okay, into the race weekend we go. Hopefully we can keep up our string of good results here. I gotta say, the car is not feeling great at the moment. There's something wrong on the setup. I've been tweaking it pretty much the whole practice session, just constantly in and out of the garage in the setup menu. And something's not feeling right. The rear end is kind of... Oh! I was not paying attention. I think we might have fixed the car setup issue. I was getting crazy high tire wear on the rear end, and we lowered the rear tire pressures, and that seems to help us a lot with wheel spin and a lot with tire wear. So I think we're pretty much good to go and head into qualifying. The car's feeling pretty good. One thing I am slightly concerned about is our engine parts. So for the rest of the parts, we're pretty much good, but if you look at the ICE, we've got a 75 on this one, a 70 on this one, and a 73 on that one. And the last part we have is at 19%. We still have 7 races to go after this one, so we might have to take a penalty at some point. Okay, into qualifying we go. Hoping for a good result here, obviously. We've had a crazy hot streak over the last couple races. Good qualifying results and good race results as well. So I'm hoping we can keep that up around here. Up to the line, our final lap time in Q1 is going to be a 139.9, which puts us first in the session. We might have some pace around here. First lap in Q2 is going to be a 142 on the old set of tires. Final lap in Q2, we've got 2 seconds of improvement, and it looks like a 139.6 or something. And that gets us through to Q3. But just barely. That's weird. It says we have rain in Q3, but the upcoming weather just says sunny. We'll have to check on that. Well, just in case we do see rain in the Q3, we put on a brand new set of softs on the first lap. I usually use an old set.
5 minutes until
and I'm glad I used a new set. We have 5 minutes until rain expected. So hopefully we can get out and do 2 laps, but this might be our only shot for a good lap time on this lap. Okay, it's going to be a 139.2, pretty solid time that puts us 4th, but we're going to have to try to get a second lap as soon as possible.
Watch the conditions. We think there's rain coming pretty soon. Be careful.
Okay, rain coming any second now. I do believe we got out in front of all the other drivers, so if we can complete this lap before we see too much rain, we might still have a chance to improve. Okay, I think the rain is just barely starting to hit. We have 5/10 of improvement on the main straight now, so we will improve on our previous lap time. We're going to get into the 138s, and I think we've beat everyone else out of the garage. I don't think anyone else is going to be improving. We set a 138.7, which puts us first in the session in Q3. So on provisional pole at the moment. Hopefully no one else improves. I have to say, I think the odds are looking pretty good. No one else has improved yet. There's still a couple more people to cross the line, but we might be good. Well, it is confirmed. Everyone has crossed the line, and we remain in first place. So that is pole position for round 17. That is beautiful. Our first pole position of the season by 2/10 as well. Okay, looking like hards to mediums is the way to go here. 15 laps on the hards and 11 laps on the mediums. And we're looking at around 65-ish% tire wear by the time we come into the pit lane. But anyway, starting first on the grid from pole position for the first time this season, the 5 red lights are coming on, and we are racing around Baku. Decent start, a little bit of wheel spin off the line. We got Leclerc up the inside already into turn 1, side by side with the Ferrari. Into turn 2 we go. We've got the outside line. Around the Ferrari we go. We can keep first position, but Leclerc is definitely going to have a run on us into turn 3 here. We're going to defend the inside line. Should be easier to defend from the Ferrari here. Here he goes for a move around the outside. We can cover off the Ferrari for now. Really close to contact right there. I think we got a little bit of contact on the rear right from the Ferrari, and luckily we can pull ahead, so we should be safe for the next couple corners from Leclerc. There's not too many places to overtake here, so we can take a breath. We're going to need to do a ton of battery management this entire race if we want to keep the lead. Obviously, everybody is going to be slipstreaming us on the straights, and they're going to have DRS as well. So we really need to do a good job on the battery here. Here we go, on to the main straight, heading on to lap 2. Leclerc in the slipstream. He's definitely going to go for a move into turn 1. He's going to switch to the outside. So we've got the inside line into the first corner, battery enabled, drag racing with the Ferrari into the first corner, and braking just a little earlier than Leclerc, but we can squeeze up the inside, still side by side into turn 2. And yet again, the inside line will allow us to cover up the Ferrari, but this is not going to be over yet. Leclerc's going to have DRS on the straight. We're going to defend the inside line, but I think Leclerc might be too far back to go for a move. He sends it up the inside. We get contact with the Ferrari, and it's a safety car. What just happened? I don't think that was our fault. I mean, we were ahead into the corner. That's our corner. I think Leclerc might have gone for a move that was just way too far back. He didn't seem like he was a threat when we were heading into the corner, so he might have just gone for a full send dive bomb, I guess. That was not our fault. I'll stand with that. Well, it seems like Leclerc had to change his front wing, so he dove into the pit lane. He's going to be all the way down the order, and right now we've got Max Verstappen behind us, so that's concerning. Luckily, we had no damage. That could have been absolutely terrible for our race right there. If we lost a front wing or had some type of floor damage, we would be absolutely screwed. So we lucked out on that. The safety car is definitely going to be coming in this lap, so hopefully we get a good restart. We're going to be setting the pace for the rest of the field. Hopefully we can catch them all off guard and get a nice clean break from all the cars behind. I don't want to see any moves into turn 1. I want a nice clear run towards the end of this race. I don't want to drop down into second at all. Here we go, around the final couple of corners and onto the main straight. So we're going to be green flag here on lap 5. So still plenty of time left in this race. Russell is out of the session for some reason at the very end of the safety car. We lose a Mercedes. Okay, anyway, weave it around still. Safety car is in the pit lane, and we are going to be green flag running in just a second. Verstappen is still really far behind us. For some reason, he didn't close the gap towards the end of the safety car. I don't know why. We've already got a second lead on Verstappen. Why did he not join up closer? What? I'm a little confused as to why Verstappen didn't join up closer at the end of the safety car there. That makes absolutely no sense. We've got 2 seconds to Verstappen now. Okay, I think Tsunoda and Verstappen might have been battling a little bit. Tsunoda's up into second place now on the mediums, so he should be a little bit faster than us for the next couple laps, at least until those mediums die off. But as long as we can stay, oh my god, wide through there, stay out of DRS, we should be able to just run away with this. On to lap 9, Tsunoda and Verstappen are now separated by a couple of seconds. So Yuki gapping Verstappen now, and he's still consistently 2.5 seconds behind us. So it seems like Yuki's not really a threat. I think we might just have the pace here. we might be in the fastest car this weekend. I don't know. Man, this section is always so insane. You really want to just try to nail it every time. Just make it a nice smooth run. Any bit of understeer through there is absolutely terrifying. Luckily, we don't have any understeer. The tires are completely fine. On lap 10 here on the hards, we did have a couple laps under safety car to extend the longevity too. So we might be able to pit even a couple laps later and have more life on the mediums. I don't know, we'll see. Looks like Tsunoda's ditching the mediums, probably going on to a set of hards here on lap 12. So what we're gonna do here is set a couple of super fast laps to make sure Tsunoda doesn't gain any time on the new set of tires and undercut us at all, which I think it seems like we're perfectly capable of that. We're just gonna stick to the original strategy here and come in this lap to get onto those medium compound tires. We've been increasing the gap to Lando behind. He's at 8 seconds. We're faster than Lando, we're faster than Ocon, we're faster than Alonso, and hopefully we were faster than Tsunoda during those last couple of laps. But if any race is the race for a good pit stop with no mistakes, it's this one. All right, pressure's on, fellas. Need a good stop from the Brad Pitt crew here. Let's see what they can do. Looking like a perfect stop from the team there. And out we go of the pit lane. Ocon's gonna pass us. Still on the hard. Tsunoda is 2.5 seconds behind us through turn 2 there. He's gonna drop that gap down to 1.8. So we did lose a little bit of time to Tsunoda, but still comfortably ahead. Yeah, there go Norris and Ocon into the pit lane to get off those hards. So back into the lead of the race we go on lap 17. And all we really have to do is focus on increasing this gap to Yuki Tsunoda behind in that Red Bull. If we can just extend the gap just by a couple seconds, we're going to be completely home free in this race. Okay, looks like Hamilton took second now from Yuki back there. So that fighting has definitely helped us increase the gap to all the cars behind. All we can really do now is keep putting down fast laps and pray that we don't get a safety car. If someone puts it in the wall, that might blow up this whole race. We just got to keep running away with this. You know what? Let's go for fastest lap. Why not? Let's do it. And there we go. Fastest lap for Brad Pitt here. And it's almost 6 seconds to Hamilton now. All right. I'm getting a little bored here. We've got almost 8 seconds to Hamilton. Tire wear's looking completely fine. We already got the fastest lap. There's not really much else we can do. We're consistently building this gap to Hamilton behind. So I guess this is just, pure Brad Pitt excellence on display in round 17 in Baku here. Yeah. What, how are you guys doing? Well, just a handful of laps remaining. The Ferrari is still 8 seconds behind us. So not really too much to worry about there. I think at this point in the race, it's time to maybe just ease off the pace a little bit. Make sure we can bring this car home in one piece. Because if we crash now, I'd probably uninstall the game and delete my channel. These upgrades have definitely done their job. I mean, I genuinely think we might be the fastest car on track. I mean, definitely this weekend, obviously, but maybe for the rest of the season. I guess we're going to find out. But anyway, here we are onto the final lap of the race. And this is the clearest shot we've had at a win all season long. This is crazy. Oh man, I didn't even notice this until now, but after that safety car, Leclerc, was all the way down the order, and somehow he's brought that car back up to 5th place. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to apologize for how boring this race was. I know it's not the most exciting thing to watch, but what a show from Brad Pitt. This is gonna be our 3rd win in 5 races, our 5th podium in a row, our first pole position, and winning by an 8-second margin, and across the line we go. Our best result of the season, completely wiping the floor with everybody. That result just kept us in the championship fight right there. I've got very high hopes for the rest of the season. Yep, 2 wins in a row. That is absolutely insane. These last 5 races have been incredible. I mean, we've waited a long time to just be fighting at the front every race, and we're consistently winning races now. That is such a good feeling. There's really hope for this championship. 7 races to go. This is gonna get interesting. Oh my god, dude, we're 87 points off Verstappen. There's still 7 races left in this season. Verstappen was running away at the beginning. We're fighting our way back. We are... Wow, this might be a crazy comeback. We've still got plenty of time left in this season. Okay, we're going to have to really lock in for the next couple races here. This is going to come down to the wire at the end. Definitely can't complain about that one. I mean, that was by far our best result of the year. I know I keep saying that, but I mean, that was... Oh! Of course he accepts. You just saw us dominate. All right, well, we got Fernando for next season. That was a quick response. Now that we've got a little more money, we can do our facility upgrades. That's nice. I think we're going to settle on dual development here, so we can develop and upgrade for both cars at the same time, unlike what we're doing right now. So we can actually give Fernando a car that can compete next season. And then we're going to do advanced tooling as well, so it reduces the time it takes to develop upgrades. Well, I know that one wasn't too exciting, but great result there. And we got Singapore up next. Hopefully that one has a little bit more going on. I guess we'll find out. But all right, I'll see you in the next episode.